The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, the Bruiser, Brittany Brooks.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise.
This woman's about to face the nightmare of the women's division.
And you know Rhea Ripley will not let up the moment she steps inside that ring. One of the most dominant forces the women's division has ever seen. Rhea Ripley.
The Eradicator is here.
And her opponent, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner. Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness, dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to. Period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly. We're about to see firsthand that what Mommy wants, Mommy gets.
Just looking into her eyes, you can see that she's as focused as ever for this one.
Keeping her head on a swivel and her eyes on the prize. That's what this business is all about, Cole.
She knows just how important a win in this one could be, and she's going to keep that in mind here.
But Mommy is here, and she is in a mood. Brutality incoming, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
It seems like every time Rhea competes, she becomes just a little more sadistic, a bit more brutal, which means that this match is going to get ugly in a hurry. Ooh.
Slips out with the counter and able to apply the hammerlock. Being brought down and now applying the chinlock. Boom. Shot to the back delivered. Boom! Boom!
She's firing up, getting the crowd behind her. Locking up. Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes. Shots to the body. Heavy hands. Boom! Big uppercut. What do they have in store for their opponent now? Back to their feet. And this could do it.
She breaks the count quick.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
Ripley has to stop struggling.
Corey, a large part of what makes Rhea Ripley so impressive in the ring is her power game. How exactly do you approach that part of Rhea's game?
This is where you have to focus on attacking the base, Cole, because it'll definitely be hard for Rhea to generate any of that power if she literally doesn't have a leg to stand on.
counter. Saw it coming.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
He's back in the ring now. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Finds some payback with their own reversal. Caught the leg. And a punch.
Full head of steam. She's just continuing to mount this offense.
Yeah, attacking Rhea's base has clearly paid off. No longer having a leg to stand on has really hurt Rhea's chances in this one.
Able to prevent Rhea's attack.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Taking flight.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake. She drops a clubbing blow. Teeing off with a series of jabs and keep an eye on the elbow.
Ripley is square in her sights, extremely vulnerable.
A great uppercut.
Rhea went down in a heap.
Cover! No! My, that was close!
Ripley gets out of that predicament, but you wonder how much effort that took out of her.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall.
Up and around and
Tilt-a-whirl slam. Boom. She dodges out of the way.
What a clothesline! She's looking a little drained now.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream. Ripley uncorking a clothesline and another. Ripcord position.
Ripcord drop kick.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Attack after attack on target.
Sky high. Broad splash, nailed it. Ripley attacking with purpose, looking to bulldoze the competition.
There's two. Almost ended it there.
Good Lord, scarily close to three. A determined look on the face of Ripley, lining it up.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
How are these women keeping this? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I think we're about to have some company in this matchup.
Oh, I think you're right, Saxton, and I couldn't be happier.
I love this.
Why?
Look out!
She's made her target known.
You knew something was going to go down.
Now that could change the course of this match. Shoulders down, going for the win.
Finally ends it, and all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Celebrate this win. You deserve it for focusing up and keeping your eye on the ball.
See, the distraction didn't even faze them in the long run.
Corey, they won in spite of it.
I don't know. I think it gave them the motivation they needed to win this one.
For someone who loves the sound of his own voice, do you ever hear yourself?